Where the Gator Bowl once stood, now stands this facility. TIAA Bank Field, as EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Jacksonville, Florida. We're through the bye weeks and into the race for the postseason. Week 15 is underway on EA Sports. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Lawrence now off the play action. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Give him 32 on that play. And that's a Jaguar first down. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Here's Travis Etienne on the ground. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
We know how hard explosive plays can be in the NFL, and so often they come via the air. What a great help for the offense to find an explosive play on the ground. Well done.
Going to the ground again on first. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. It's Kenneth Murray on the tackle. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Lawrence working from the gun. Little off-center. His man just couldn't adjust to it.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. From the shotgun, Lawrence. That's caught for the first. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. So a touchdown on the board for them, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
Cam Little to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Jaguars will jump out to a 7-0 lead. On now is Cook to kick this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. The first carry here for Tony Pollard. And he runs into a wall there. Multiple defenders ready to stop him cold at the line. The rookie from Clemson in on that stop.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear a lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. From the gun, Levis. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. They kick the running back in motion. Throwing is Levis on 3rd down. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
And they get to this one just shy of the opposing 30-yard line. Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Here's ETN to begin the drive. Makes a cut to the right sideline. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. 16 yards on the play. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville 1st down. Lawrence in the pistol. Makes the grab in bounds left side. He makes it in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars take a 13-0 lead. A quick second score for him, Brock, already. And we aren't even out of this opening quarter yet.
I think I just saw that D coordinator rip up his game plan down on the sidelines. Because you got to find some new resources here. You got to dedicate more bodies, more physicality to this playmaker. Because we know in this league, when you get a guy going like this, they're going to go to him until you stop him.
On now is Cook to kick this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. They'll start this one on the ground with Pollard. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Sent to the ground by Mason Smith. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Levis from the shotgun. His quick throw knocked away, incomplete.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. As soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
To the air, 3rd and long. Cut out left. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Corliss Waitman out there again to punt this away. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. It's a 54-yard punt that time. And it'll be Jaguars football. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. From the gun, ETN gets it. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Out of the gun, Lawrence. He put everything he had into this one. Really pushing the envelope on second down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
Gosh, you could just almost feel his eyes up here, Kate, getting huge, right? He was envisioning the return, and he simply dropped it. Got to secure that pick before you think of anything else.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Oh, tried forcing it to the slant. It's intercepted. And the Titans get the football as he makes his third interception of this season.
Hey, listen, when you're throwing down the middle of the field, you have got to be crystal clear in your vision. There are so many defenders that can get into those zones. That might be a case of the QB there trying to do a little bit too much and certainly didn't see the defender who comes up with the big interception.
First and 10, it's Pollard. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Back to the line they go. It's second down. Shotgun now for Levis. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces third down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Devin Lloyd making the play. And the Jaguars take possession as he makes his fourth interception of our season. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks him up, gets it right back for him.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these two defenses. You picked our guy off, fine. We'll answer right away. See how you follow that up.
Here's ETN on first down. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Lawrence throwing here. Connection made. Travis Etienne. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's a Jaguar first down.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop-back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
And the push forward doesn't get beyond the line. Brought down on the play by T'Vondre Sweat. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up second and 10.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this, it's over. Over.
Second and 10 now. He's got the hook up to Ingram. And they can't chop to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. 1 quarter down in this all-AFC South contest. It's a 2-score game early. Back to Everbank Stadium in just a bit. Back for the second quarter. It's Jaguar football. They're looking at yet another first and 10 on this drive. He's contained at the line for no gain. Stopped by Cedric Gray. No gain there that time, and it's second and 10.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Slot man in motion left. On 2nd down, it's Etienne. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back, because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Throwing is Lawrence on 3rd down. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he's able to get this down to the 13. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26. Out of the gun to give to Etienne. And he turns a little room to work into a gain down to the 9. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Etienne again. And this is brought to a halt pretty early at about the 8. They pick up 1 on the run. Need more, though. That takes them to 3rd and 5.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
3rd down, Lawrence to throw. Touchdown, Jacksonville! That gives him a mark of distinction for this season. He's now up to 40 touchdown passes this year, and it's part of one of the more impressive campaigns that we've seen from an NFL QB. On is Little for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Jaguars stretch their lead to 21. On now is Cook to kick this away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They get to Pollard from the gun. And he's just spinning his wheels, man, this entire 1st half. They drop him behind the line.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Throwing is Levis. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
You know what I like about this shot down the field, Kate? It keeps a defense honest. They know defensively, if we overcommit, we could get burned deep.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Levis back to throw. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete.
Read and react. Read and react. Read and react. You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and you got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
And he's hit before he can get anything on that return. So no return on that punt. And it'll be their football. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They'll give this up the middle to Etienne. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. It's Kenneth Murray on the tackle. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. Into the red zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars were running away so far. We've got a 27-zip game. Little tax on the extra point. And the Jaguars continue piling onto this lead. On now is Cook to kick this away. From his own end zone, here we go. They crush him right along the 20. That is where their offense is going to take over. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Levis. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Levis throwing again on 2nd down. Finds him over the middle. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Throwing now on 1st down, Levis. Looking right, and he finds him. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Levis throwing again. He fires one deep down the middle. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete. That one vehemently swatted away. So it's 2nd down coming up.
I don't fault the look downfield at all. I mean, that's just a situation there where it's a better defensive play than the offense executing.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Levis to the air now. Forced out to his right. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. Tried getting it to Calvin Ridley. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Now Levis. Complete beyond the marker. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting that first. They're set up at the 35 now. Up the middle, here goes Pollard. On the move into the red zone. And finally, he's down at the 5-yard line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on the broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
Big play sets him up pretty here with 1st and goal from the 5. Again, a run with Pollard. Will take it in. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans chop some of the lead off before the half. Tony Pollard with the touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. Here's Parker Washington with the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Now a give to ETN running right. Spins out of one stop. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. Would have liked to have kept that big play, but the officials and penalties say no, and it's got to come back. Putting a receiver in motion. Lawrence working from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Inside handoff goes to ETN. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Offense up to the line fast. Lawrence facing 3rd and long. Complete. It's Ingram.
You know, I don't mind the scheme. In fact, I like the call. Just not on that 3rd down in particular. Need to get it closer to the sticks to have a chance to move those chains.
Hunter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds. The kicking team got downfield quickly there. He didn't manage much on the return. And they'll only have time for one play before halftime. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. On now is Cook to kick this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this 2nd half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. They run the counter to Pollard. This is ahead for about 5. Devin Lloyd on the tackle. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. From the gun, Levis. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that'll be a Tennessee first down.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
New set of downs for him from the 46. They'll run here with Tajay Spears. We'll have him gain up about a handful there. Josh Hines-Allen, that time to haul him down. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. Levis from the shotgun. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Third and short yardage, Levis. That heater is going to fall to the turf. The tip definitely broke up that throw. And that leaves them with 4th and 5.
Well, Kate, that wasn't a fast enough break for the interception, but it was good enough and a good enough break to break on the ball, get a finger on it, and force the incompletion.
Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. They'll go Levis. That's incomplete on 4th down, and they'll turn over possession.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Shotgun handoff for Allen. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Motioning one of the tight ends. Right back to Allen. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Throw on 3rd down. Taking a deep shot here. He's got it inside the 25. And they're going to take this in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars push their lead further to start the half. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. Well, Brock, not much to say other than the fact that this offense on point. They're just clicking today.
Just rolling. I mean, this is clinic. This is what I call teaching tape. Being well prepared, and more importantly, going out there and executing at a high level.
Little able to connect on the point after. And the Jaguars grow their lead yet again. On now is Cook to kick this away. Jackson now to return it. Not a good return. They bring him down just beyond the 10.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 11-yard line.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Levis out of the pistol. And the first down pass sent away by a defender, incomplete. Great defensive effort to reject that one. So it'll be second down. Trying the inside handoff to Pollard. And this one gets up to the 14-yard line before he's stopped. Give him 3 that time. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7. Shotgun now for Levis. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
First and 10 at the Titans' 40-yard line.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Trying it right side with Etienne. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
Now the first carry of the game for Ramondre Stevenson. And he's brought down after getting this to the 17 into the red zone. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Third down, 1 yard to go. Stevenson with another carry. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. It's a gain of 4 there. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville first down.
First down and 10 yards to go.
Receiver in motion going left. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3. Second down now, 7 to go. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. The Jaguars have it as we start this 4th quarter, and they can probably go on cruise control pretty soon with that lead. Second down now, 7 to go.
Hey, go!
This is Etienne. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. A solid gain of 6 there. It's going to be 3rd and just a yard.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Etienne on 3rd down. And he could not get there. They stop him right at the line. They stop him just short and force a 4th and 1.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with Pollard. And he's brought down by a collective effort there, only 1 yard on the carry.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Levis now off the play fake. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
On 3rd down, Pollard. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. It's a gain of 2. They're left with 4th and 7. Receiver in motion, headed right. Desperation time here on 4th. That one's complete, right side. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. One of their best play calls of this game, Brock. Nets them 17 yards on 4th down and gets them the first.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Levis here on 1st down. And he won't connect on that one. Incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
To throw again on 2nd down, Levis. Launches one deep downfield. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Defender's not going to be thrilled. The catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Throwing is Levis on 3rd down. Stays in the pocket. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. Trying to force one through there. And now they're staring at 4th and long. Levis setting to throw. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Darnell Savage with the pick. Wow, an aggressive choice to go for it on 4th and that kind of distance. And an equally aggressive play in coverage to pick that pass off.
Yeah, that down and distance, you're not running it, right? Too far to get to the stick, so that defense had all eyes on the quarterback. They knew that pass was coming. And it's one thing to know it. It's another thing to execute it and go take it away. That's a big momentum swing for this defense.
And it's a nice gain off a really good effort there just to stay upright. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on, because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. It's Allen again. Good sharp running here. He's past the 30. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. They'll run here following the penalty. And this one doesn't go far. Call it 1 yard on the play. And that leaves them with 3rd and 14. This is Allen on the give. And we just saw this movie. They stopped him again at the line.
Don't laugh at me, Kate. I almost wish there was an actual white flag on either sideline we could see waving in this spot, because that was an easy mop-up for the defense to force 4th and long.
It's the 2-minute warning here in Jacksonville. Jaguars moments away from win number 12. Jacksonville in punt formation. Logan Cook, the one to kick it away. And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. That punt goes unanswered, no return there. And the Titans will get set to take over. They'll get this drive started, 1st and 10. They've got a man in motion. Levis now on 1st down. Throwing the out route complete. And they take him down at the 24-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Titans will have a 1st down. Levis back to throw. Taking the deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those chunk throws. Getting a completion like that, well, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
They give on 2nd to Pollard. And he runs into some big bodies, and he's stopped right at the line. No gain on the play, and they still need 10 now on 3rd down. Looking to throw, Levis. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down. So the Jaguars come away with a win in this one. And this winning streak continues to grow as they claim their 4th victory in a row. So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody. It's a win for the Jaguars as we bid farewell from Jacksonville.